What does it mean to make new choices on your twin flame journey, and how does that affect your twin flame union? Welcome back. I'm Breann, Master Certified Ascension Coach. And I've been getting a lot of this question lately about how do I love myself, or how do I make a new choice? And so there's some confusion. And I think that I've touched on this before in previous videos, but I've not really designated one video to what it means to make a choice and how that looks and what that means for your union. So we're going to clarify, or I'm going to clarify what that means, that way that you can, feel clarity and relief in making choices for your twin flame union or in your twin flame union. Whenever we're doing our inner healing work in our twin flame journey to heal the separation consciousness, in that as you heal, you're naturally going to make new choices. And this is often on the backside or the end of the mirror exercise. And essentially, what is happening when you're applying the mirror exercise is you're identifying a part of your consciousness that is out of alignment with love. It's nothing that you've done wrong, and it's not a blaming tool. It's just simply to help you navigate your consciousness and find where you're experiencing separation. And as you identify those places of separation, you naturally love yourself there. And when you love yourself, you also make new choices for yourself. So for example, let's say that I was making a new choice to prioritize myself, or to choose to give myself support. These are just some common, choices after you're loving yourself, and you're going to ask your heart, what is it that I need to feel loved here? And it can be many different things. It can be attention, presence, validation, worthiness. And depending on what you're healing, your inner being is going to give you a different response. And when your inner being gives you what it is that you need, and if you find that you're not really in touch, you feel disconnected from your inner being, here's a really cool technique that you can use. That way you know exactly what it is that you're calling in. So let's say you feel rejected by your twin flame, and you've applied the mirror exercise, or you just feel rejected. Well, what is the opposite of rejection? Self-acceptance. So you would choose to accept yourself, but this is where people are getting stuck, or where they're asking me questions. And they're like, okay, so, and they hesitate to make the choice because they're feeling like, well, if I make the choice, how do I do that? Right? Like accepting myself unconditionally. What does that look like? How do you do that? And where I want to start, I want to lay some foundation here, okay? We create in our reality by our choices. And if we are experiencing separation consciousness, that is a result of previous choices made, whether it have been in this lifetime or a previous lifetime. Not always are you going to remember where you chose away from your good. And when I say chose away from your good, I mean chosen away from love, meaning you chose fear. And we're not always going to consciously remember the pivotal moment that we did that. But as you're doing the inner healing work, you're going to automatically know, I feel bad here. I feel rejection. Well, if I'm choosing to create in my reality, what is the opposite of rejection? It's acceptance. Well, I choose to accept myself. And because we're creating in our reality by our choices, everything is energetic first. You are an energetic being. Like if you strip away your costume, we could say, you would be back in your original energetic form. The essence of you still remains, but you would go back into just energy. You wouldn't have your physical body. And the choices that you make are energetic, meaning that if you're experiencing separation right now, there are choices within your vibration that are energetically in alignment with the consciousness of separation. So what you want to do is you want to align your vibration to that of union consciousness. Well, what is union? It's love, it's togetherness, it's connection, it's presence, it's joy. So when you choose that self-acceptance for yourself, there's nothing that you need to do. It's all that needs to happen is for you to make that choice. And when you choose, I choose to accept myself unconditionally, the energy automatically begins to align to that choice of self-acceptance. And that is the healing that is taking place And the deeper that you go with connecting with self in your heart, the more that you are going to feel, within your being when you make those new choices. You're going to feel that warmth in your heart. You're going to feel that shift. You're going to feel that good feeling and that sense of peace. And that peace, that good feeling, that is the foundation of your union, your twin flame union. That is union consciousness. Let's say you're experiencing poverty, okay? Well, then that means that there have been choices made somewhere where you have aligned to a poverty consciousness. Well, you're clear on, I don't want poverty consciousness. Well, what's the opposite of that? It's an abundant mindset. It's wealth consciousness. So it's an opportunity for you to choose wealth and abundance. And as you choose that wealth and abundance, you will begin to shed those misalignments with that wealth and abundance. You will begin to upheave poverty. And the way that you'll upheave poverty, or you'll upheave rejection, going back to the example we were using a little bit ago, is you will have feelings, uncomfortable feelings coming to the surface. And this is what we call upheaval. And during the upheaval process, you just simply acknowledge that you are releasing these bad feelings, and you just reaffirm your choice to let them go. I choose to accept myself unconditionally. I choose to receive my wealth and my abundance. I choose divine health. Whatever it is that you're moving through, you choose what it is that you desire. To summarize this video, okay, we create in our reality by our choice. When you approach your consciousness with the mirror exercise and you are loving yourself and you're making a new choice in step 4 of the mirror exercise, you don't need to know how to do the choice. That's not the point. It only matters that you choose it, that you choose to love yourself. You choose to give yourself validation. You choose to give yourself attention. And when you make that choice, energetically, you can't always see energy. I mean, you really can't see it at all. But the energy, because you're an energetic being, is automatically shifting in your heart to align to the love that you have just called in. And how does this translate to manifesting your union? Well, your twin flame is most attracted to you when you are loving yourself and when you are being your authentic you. So as you are loving yourself and you're embodying your authenticity and you're accepting all of who you are, that's so attractive to your twin flame, because they don't know a fake you. They don't know a poverty you. They don't know a lonely you. They don't know an unworthy feeling you. They don't know someone that criticizes themselves. Your twin flame does not recognize you in those places, but what they do recognize is your divinity, and they see you clearly when you're choosing to align to your divinity. And your divinity is your natural state of being. It's who you already are. And the way that you align to your divinity is you love yourself. That's it. If you have any more questions about what it means to make a choice, the mirror exercise, the inner process of manifesting your twin flame union, feel free to drop those in the comments section below, and I'd be happy to answer in the next video. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.